What up, good people? It's your boy Godly Mind State, man. Back at you with another one. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share my videos as soon as you come into the room. I very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate your time. Now, on the slideshow today, we got a few so-called prominent black images playing on the feed today, man. This right there is Elijah Cummings, Al Sharpton with posing, smiling, lovely with Donald Trump. This clown, Roland Martin, Whoopi Goldberg. All of these people, you know, they represent Steve Harvey. Let's definitely not forget about Steve Harvey. But all these people, they represent the opposite of what the black media is going for, and the opposite of the image and the perspective that we putting out. Because these people, they never operate coming from a place of power when they dealing with black folks. You know, these people are some people. I know it's quite a mixture of different political figures and entertainers or whatever, but at the core of these people, they uphold a society that's, you know, the dominant society, man. These are some people who will tell you shit like, well, you know, you gotta act good for them. You gotta do this called the white folk. You scare them white folks and shit like that. I heard Steve Harvey tell Monique that this is the money game, Monique. At the end of the day, this is the money game. Basically insinuating that here's anything for a check, anything to stay in the graces of the dominant society, so they won't stop cutting that check for me. So they'll always prop me up as a figure, as a go-to figure when I need to. When the black race need to be sprayed with they daily, weekly, monthly, yearly dose of poison, these are always candidates that'll come up. And like I heard Elijah Cummings. It's a big thing with Elijah Cummings. He got some kind of beef with your president, if I use Willie D word, your president, Trump. Trump come out and talk shit about his district in Baltimore, and he said a lot of shit about it. He called it rat infested, and he pointed to it that is the worst, got the worst criminal history in the last 25 years, which I don't believe. None. It's like this with me. Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. So you know, all of that shit is just numbers to me. But the simple fact that when they come on, when you come under attack from Donald Trump, and you know it of course Trump racism is of course a Donald Trump attack is rooted in racism. We know that already, but it's time out. It's time out, man. It's time out. This go for me. It go for a lot of motherfuckers. It's time out to keep playing this racism card. Like, fuck that racism. Let's take our motherfucking power back. That way, it's time to act out of power, man. Not out of mercy, man. We don't need nobody mercy, man. We just need for a lot of these old niggas to. It might be harsh how I say this, but we need a lot of these old niggas to die. Cause supremacy, the dominant society defeated them a long time ago. These old niggas, they've been accepted the fact that it's only a few of us that's meant to live above the poverty level in this society, the way they got this society set up. So if I'm one of these few motherfuckers that's so-called made it in the world or successful in the world by white supremacy standards, then I better do anything that's in my power to hold on to this place that I got, because they know that the dominant society is not issuing out many of these positions no more. So if they in position, see, this is what they do. If they already in position, they support token Negroes that's in position with them, so they can be each other moral support. But if you not already in the game, which I never would be in that game, I don't know, they might make room for you because they need more of them to show that it's still a thing. But the token Negro is something that's very disgusting to me, man. And to be honest with you, most of these people that's on this news feed that I got, I mean, whatever you want to call it, this slideshow right here. I used to be fans of most of these motherfuckers. Besides Elijah Cummings, I never knew who he was. Like I said, I never been heavy into politics. But when you're a kid, they'll make you think just cause you see a black, and even when you're an adult, if you're not an analytical thinker, they'll make you feel like just because you see a black face, that's a common occurrence amongst white supremacy, they'll make you think that person is acting in accordance to what you got, what's in the best interest of you and other people that look like you. But no, they actually put in these places to tell you that you don't deserve none of that shit, and to tell you that you a lazy bum. And if you weren't lazy, if you was to go out and get a job and do all of this shit, then life would change for you. Well, motherfucker, I've been working since I was 16 years old. Probably ain't took a fucking day off since I was 16, and that's been well over 20 years. And I don't expect nobody to give me shit, but for you to just for that to still be the statement, if you work hard and it'll all work out. Nah, bro. We gotta have ourselves established in this society. We gotta be known as movers and shakers in this society, not just for trendy shit, but for the policies and for real life changing situations, man. We gotta be able to implement our power, and power is not only invite motherfuckers in. Power is also excluding motherfuckers. So we gotta. A lot of these niggas is gonna be excluded once we take our literal place back in history, and that's at the forefront of this shit. Motherfuckers like this is gonna be obsolete, man. We ain't no more room for people who get up there and go to bat for anything but the empowerment of my people. Go to empower any other race besides my people. We hear all this motherfucking immigration talk and border talk, and I feel sorry for them folks stuck at the border. They can't get in, and then in them fucked up dire dire circumstances. But what about my people that's inside the motherfucking border, that's living in concentration camps, fucked up prisons, all this type of shit? So it just, the elders failed us, man. These niggas who supposed to light a fire up under you, supposed to give you something to aspire to be, supposed to be strong, supposed to be the opposite of coward, supposed to speak out against white supremacy. They don't do none of that shit unless it's mercy talk. I can't believe y'all white folk did her like that, calling the police. They'll call out shit like calling the police on black folk, but come to these real policies and shit like that, man. These people ain't making no noise, man. They just trying to keep they seat at the table of white supremacy. So, man, I'm about done with it. I'm not gonna carry on and on, but you see, most of these elders ain't shit, man. And they not nothing for us to be having our children looking up to. Oh, you should try to be like Steve Harvey or Whoopi Goldberg and get on The View, or be like Al Sharpton, man. All these fake ass activists that used to get credit just for wearing the same skin that we got, that shit is dead, man. If you ain't really up on that shit, the empowerment of my people, man, You about to be exiled out of the nation, man. So it is what it is. Anyway, it's your boy, man. Godly Mind State. Like, subscribe, share my video, man. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate your time, man.